Hello, beautiful souls. I want to start by thanking you for tuning in to today's message. If you are someone who has felt a deeper calling in your life, whether it be a spiritual awakening, a sense of divine purpose, or a feeling of being chosen, then this video is for you. But first, before we dive into this powerful message, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you never miss out on messages like this one. Now, let's get into it. In today's world, many of us feel the weight of the universe on our shoulders, a sense that there is something greater waiting for us to step into our purpose. But there is a warning that comes with this calling. God will not repeat himself again. There is urgency in what he's asking us to do, and today, I want to break down why it's critical that we act swiftly and decisively. If you are among the chosen ones, time is of the essence. You may feel that pull inside you, urging you to take action, but sometimes fear, uncertainty, or distractions keep us from fully embracing our divine calling. But hear this: God has already spoken. He has set his plan into motion, and now is the time for you to move with purpose and clarity. There's no going back. Today we explore why God's message is urgent, why he will not repeat himself, and how you can align yourself with the divine flow that's calling you to take swift action. Let's get started. The urgency of the call. There are moments in life that feel like turning points, where the universe speaks to you in a way that is undeniable. You feel that sense of urgency, an inner stirring that tells you it's time to step up and fulfill your purpose. This isn't just a coincidence, it's divine timing. And for those of you who are called, you must understand that God's plan is unfolding right now, and the time to act is now. When we think of divine messages, we often picture calm moments of reflection, quiet prayers, or peaceful connections with the universe. But the truth is, sometimes God's messages come with urgency. The time to act is fleeting, and God will not repeat himself in the same way again. This message, this moment, is one of the rare chances you have to step into your true purpose. In the past, there may have been opportunities where you hesitated, wondering if you had more time or if another chance would come your way. But I'm here to tell you that this moment is different. God's message is clear. He will not repeat himself. The time for action is now, and it is critical that you seize this moment. Think about the many opportunities in your life that you may have missed. Now, imagine if you could have gone back and taken action. Would you have done things differently? This is the moment where you can make a difference, where you can break free from hesitation and embrace the divine calling that has been waiting for you. You have been chosen for a reason, and now is the time to fulfill that destiny. The chosen ones. Why you are called. You might be wondering, why me? Why have I been chosen for this purpose? The answer lies in the unique way God has equipped you with the gifts and talents needed for this mission. You have always been special, but there comes a time when that specialness is called into action. It's no longer enough to sit idly by. It's time to make your mark on the world. The chosen ones are those who have been set apart for a higher purpose. You have been gifted with knowledge, insight, or spiritual awareness that others may not yet understand. You are the light in the darkness, the guide to others who are still lost. And while this might feel like a heavy responsibility, remember this: God doesn't call the qualified, he qualifies the called. Every step you've taken, every experience you've had, has been preparing you for this very moment. Whether you've faced trials, suffered losses, or experienced breakthroughs, they have all been steps on your journey to fulfilling this divine purpose. And now that you've reached this point, it's time to act. You can no longer delay or wait for the perfect moment. It's already here. Why God will not repeat himself. Many of us are familiar with the concept of divine grace and the idea that God is merciful and patient. And yes, God is all of these things. But there's also a reality that must be acknowledged. There are moments in life when divine patience runs out. There are times when God's call is so clear, so urgent, that we must act immediately. Throughout the Bible and spiritual teachings, we find examples of times when God gave his people clear instructions, and those who obeyed his call were blessed, while those who hesitated or disobeyed faced consequences. In the story of the Israelites, when God called them out of Egypt, there was a sense of urgency. They couldn't wait. They couldn't stay where they were. It was time to move, and they had to act quickly, trusting in the path that God had set before them. This sense of urgency applies to you as well. The call to action is clear, and the opportunity won't last forever. God will not repeat this same calling, nor will he repeat the same circumstances. The chance to fulfill your divine purpose is here, and now is the time to act. Overcoming fear and hesitation. One of the biggest obstacles that the chosen ones face is fear. Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, fear of stepping out of your comfort zone. These fears can paralyze you and keep you from taking the bold action that's required. But let me tell you something. Fear is a liar. It's a tool of the enemy, meant to keep you from stepping into the greatness that God has for you. When you feel fear creeping in, remind yourself that God has already equipped you. He didn't call you to fail. He called you to succeed. Every step you take in faith is a step closer to fulfilling your destiny. The fear you feel is natural, but it's also a sign that you're on the right track. God has placed His power in you, and it's time to unleash it. To move past fear, you must trust in the divine plan. Trust that God has a purpose for your life, and that every challenge you face is part of your growth. Fear will always be there, but it doesn't have to control you. When you choose to step out in faith, you are choosing to overcome fear and walk in the confidence that God is with you every step of the way. The power of bold action. Now, let's talk about the power of bold action. When you act quickly and decisively, you tap into a powerful flow of divine energy. Boldness is not about being reckless or impulsive. It's about trusting that the divine timing is perfect and knowing that the opportunity before you is exactly what you've been waiting for. Bold action requires faith and courage, but it also requires trust. Trust that God is guiding you and that every step you take is part of His greater plan. Boldness means stepping out even when you don't have all the answers. Even when the path ahead seems unclear, it means acting in confidence, knowing that God will provide for you along the way. When you take bold action, you not only move forward in your own journey, but you also inspire others to do the same. Your courage and faith become a beacon for those around you, showing them that they too can take bold steps in their own lives. The consequences of delaying your divine purpose. If you don't act now, you risk missing out on the blessings and opportunities that God has placed in your path. While God's mercy is vast, His patience is not infinite. There will come a time when the door that is open to you will close, and you may find yourself wishing you had acted sooner. The longer you wait, the more you delay the blessings that are meant to come to you. The longer you hesitate, the more you risk falling into a life of mediocrity, of never stepping into the full potential of who you were created to be. God wants to bless you, but you must be willing to step out in faith and take action. Don't allow fear, doubt, or procrastination to rob you of what's waiting for you. The opportunity is here now, and God is waiting for you to take that first step. Your life's purpose is not meant to be a distant dream, it's meant to be lived now. As we come to the end of this message, I want to leave you with a powerful reminder. God's calling is not something to be taken lightly. You've been chosen for a reason, and the time to act is now. God will not repeat Himself. The opportunity before you is rare, and it is waiting for you to step into your purpose. If you've been feeling the pull, if you've been sensing that now is the time to take bold action, then don't hesitate. Trust that God is with you every step of the way and move forward with faith, courage, and conviction. Your divine purpose is calling, and it's time to answer. Remember, the world is waiting for you to step into your greatness. The chosen ones are needed now more than ever. God is counting on you, and it's time for you to rise to the occasion. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more empowering messages like this one. God bless you.